Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, back to do a contest video for my buddy Todd E. Walnuts. Congratulations, Todd, on getting 2,000 subscribers. I'm sure by this time next year you'll probably have 8,000 or 10,000, who knows. But yeah, congratulations. You deserve every one of them. And let's see, in his contest, he wants us to answer 8 questions. So without further ado, let's get started. Question number 1 is my 3 best cover arts in your collection. And these all have to be horror related, or he would like them to be. So that's what I stuck to. My first favorite is the original cover for Squirm. This always had me mesmerized in the video aisles when I was younger, and it really made me want to see the film. The newly commissioned artwork isn't bad, but I just love that. I think that is just a beautiful cover. So, but that is my favorite. And my second favorite is 1980s Maniac. Yeah, this cover is just brutal and really made me want to see the film. So, yeah. But that is my second favorite, is Maniac. And my third favorite is Friday the 13th. A lot of people might feel that this is a plain cover, but it's always been one of my favorites. I used to just sit there and stare and try to look at all the trees and everything in the woods and just the isolation of the campers. Just always impressed me. So it's always been one of my favorite covers. So, but yeah, that's the answer to question number 1. Question number 2: the 3 worst cover art editions in your collection. Let's see. My least favorite is probably going to be this edition of Ginger Snaps. Now, I do love the film, but this cover art, it just sucks. Not very good. But, you know, at least I have the film. Eventually, I'll upgrade to Scream Factory, but, you know, I'm just glad I have the film. So that is my least favorite. My second least favorite is Cutting Class. Now, I don't believe this was the original cover. I believe they put this on there just because of the popularity of Brad Pitt, who is in the film. But I can't stand this cover. It just gets on my nerves. So I tend not to look at it when I'm putting the DVD in. And on the inside, is it just, nope. The inside is just plain, so that's good. But I do like the film. And my third least favorite is Breeders. I actually have this on a different compilation. And I've almost gotten rid of this several times, but I just can't bring myself to do it because I've had it for a long time. But this cover is kind of, I don't know, just kind of plain Jane to me. But yeah, that's the answer to question number 2. Question number 3: name an underrated film. Okay, I'm going to give you 2. I just saw this one a couple months ago, and I never hear anybody talk about it. But this could also be in line for a disturbing film in my collection, but I did pick a different one for that. But you guys get a chance, check this one out. It's a really good film. I had a really good time with it. And it stars the guy who was in Dexter, the series. He was one of the cops. Let's see if they show him. If they show him in the back, if you can focus on that, you might know who I'm talking about. But he was with Dexter's sister for a while. But it's just a it's a really good flick. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Very surprised. And my most underrated flick is Rites of Spring. Now, I've heard a lot of people badmouth this film, but I absolutely love it. This is one of those movies that I just couldn't turn away from. Took me by surprise. So another one would be Blood Runs Cold, but I could not find that downstairs. I have shown that in the past in quite a few of my videos, but my basement's in kind of a mess right now. But yeah, so. But that is my underrated film. Now, question number 4. Name an overrated film. And I'm probably going to get beat up for this one, but I just didn't see all the hype about it. I just didn't understand. Itchy the Killer. Just didn't really particularly care for it that much. Yeah. I'm sure I'm hearing the boos now, but I just think it's an overrated film. So, yeah. But, you know, I'll probably give it another watch sometime. You know, it could have been my mood, or maybe I was tired. I don't really remember what didn't do it for me for this film, but yeah, this just didn't do it for me. So, question number 5. Name your favorite horror villain. Well, that's easy. It is Jason Voorhees. I do like Baghead Jason, but Hockey Mask Jason is probably my favorite. Even though my favorite Friday the 13th film is Part 2. But, yeah. It's definitely Jason Voorhees. He's the man. And, yeah. Number 6. Name a disturbing film in your collection. This is what I went with. Eden Lake. For some reason, this just, this really disturbed me. Maybe it's because of how the kids acted, and I don't really expect, you know, you expect kids to act bad, flip, you know, so on and so forth, but you kind of don't expect them to take it to this extreme. So, yeah, this is a disturbing film. I do have The Human Centipede 1 and 2, and, of course, the second one is more disturbing than the first one, in my opinion. But, yeah, this is the one I picked. But I would also like to share a disturbing movie that I saw recently that I thought was a rough one. And I didn't really care for it. I don't know how many of you guys have seen Ryan Nicholson's Hanger, but that movie just, it was rough. It grossed me out. It offended me, and I'm not easily offended. But, yeah, that's definitely a rough watch for me. Question number 7, or statement number 7. Shout out a YouTuber. I'm going to shout out 3. I'm going to shout out Ted from the horror section, Dave Maggot, and Lisa Loves. And I will put their links in the description box below. Let's see, question number 8. How did you find my channel? Well, before I even signed up for a YouTube account and started subscribing to people, I used to watch your channel a lot because I've always liked Code Red, I've always liked the company, and was interested in people's collections for Code Red. And that led me to your channel quite a few times. Now, when I did finally become a member, I think it's like 4 years now, 3 or 4 years. I can't remember when it says I originally joined. But yours was one of the first channels that I subscribed to. And a funny thing, I was watching Bill, the guy who runs Code Red, on I don't know if it was a mock talk show or a real talk show. And one of the callers was you. And I was sitting here watching it with my wife. I was like, hey, that's Todd Walnuts. That's one of the guys that I subscribe to. So, just a funny little story. But, yeah. That's how I became familiar with your channel. And have been watching it ever since. So, but congratulations, Todd. I mean, I can't say I hope you'll get millions and millions of subscribers, because I know you will. You got that in the bag because your channel has excellent content. And once again, congratulations. And if you guys like what you see and hear, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.